Okay, part two to parenting through trauma. Here is tips on how to give yourself grace. All right, and these are my own notes just to let y'all know. All right, so it is important to acknowledge your pain without judgment. I'm gonna say that again. It is important to acknowledge your pain without judgment. It is valid how you feel when someone upsets you. Just gonna put that out there. Even if the kids upset you, it's valid. But it's all in how you respond to them and to the situation that allows you to stay in your power or to not. Think on that one. Another one. Give yourself forgiveness. I'm gonna say this again. Give yourself forgiveness. Forgive yourself for whatever it is. Like if you ended up yelling at the kids today because you was a little overwhelmed or overstimulated. All right, acknowledge that you were overstimulated. What made you overstimulated? You might have to go down the list, go back down to see what happened. Maybe Sue hit John, and then after that, that was just it for you because the whole day they've been yelling and screaming all day. Right? Now that overstimulated you. So acknowledge that. Also know that that is a trigger for you. So you'll have to find different approaches to approach the kids. When I say that, like, you know, if you're overstimulated, just give it some time. You give it time by sending the kids to their room. Just say, hey, you know what, Johnny and Sue, go to your room. Okay, mom needs a moment. Sit down and validate your feelings. Forgive yourself if you didn't do that and you ended up yelling and sending them to their room, because sometimes it just happens. So forgive yourself in the yell from yelling at your kids, I mean. And then this is the best part. The third tip would be to practice self-compassion. Self-compassion is basically giving yourself permission, you know, like self-compassion, like, oh goodness, how am I trying to say this? Y'all, I'm tangled up with my words. Basically, like loving yourself regardless of how it happened, or just understand that, hey, I'm a mom. I'm a single mom at that. Sometimes I get overstimulated. Give yourself self-compassion in that area so that you are able to stay in your power. Don't forget, all this is about staying in your power, all right? This is getting a little long. It's going to be a part 3. So come back to part 3 on what other tips you can do to help give yourself grace while we're parenting through trauma, okay?